that morning with a big, bright smile on her face. She was looking forward to the tasks at hand, for you see, the sun really, really loved her work. She loved waking up and seeing how the world would smile back when she showed her face. She loved to see the different plants blooming, the flowers coming up. And most of all, she loved it when groups of children would come out to play. She was definitely looking forward to the day. But when she reported for duty, the smile on her face disappeared, and she surveyed the destruction that had been done the previous night by the wind. You see, the wind was actually a bully, and any time he felt like, he would riot upon the face of the earth, whipping up the water, felling down trees, causing destruction whatever time he felt like. And he would show everyone, as he said, just how powerful and how strong that he was. Well, the sun thought that she should at least try to bring some cheer, and she began to shine. And as the sun shone, it dried up the puddles that had been caused by the wind the previous night, and signs of life could now be seen. Some smoke coming up in the horizon, a door opening, someone peeping from behind the curtains of their window. The sun smiled and continued to shine. Cha, 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 cha. Oh, the sun was enjoying the day. Maybe it was going to be a good day after all, she thought. And just then, she had something cold hit her face, and she turned to find herself face to face with the wind, and she thought to give the wind a little piece of her mind. Wind, what you did last night, what you always do, is not good. Look at all the destruction you have caused. You indeed sometimes use excessive force to do what you need to do. And looking at the sun, the wind just rolled his eyes and said, "And who are you to tell me what I should do and how I should do it? I am all powerful, and I decide what to do when." Looking at the wind and wanting to go on with her day, the sun just shook her head and said, "Well, and you should know that it's only coins that rattle, making so much noise just to prove their worth." The wind could not believe it. Did the sun think that she was indeed more powerful than the wind? And not willing to take this silent challenge, lying down, the wind said, "Well, you seem like you are spoiled for a fight. Well, I will take you up for a challenge, and whoever wins this particular challenge, we will finish this debate here and now. Yes, this challenge will decide who is more powerful between me and you." And looking down, the sun and the wind saw a nicely dressed man with his trousers and a coat and a tie and a shirt, walking down a road, going about his business. And the wind said, "You see that man walking down? Well, whichever of us is able to make him to lose his coat is more powerful." And even without waiting to see if the sun agreed with him, the wind began to flex his muscles and to brag. Ukuti ukuti wamnazi wamnazi, ukuti ukuti wamnazi wamnazi, ukiingia upepo watetema tetema tetema, ukiingia upepo watetema tetema tetema. Yes, the wind was bragging about how strong and how powerful he is, that even the tall and strong palm tree, whenever he sees the wind coming, bows down in fear, and he continued to brag. Ukuti ukuti wamnazi wamnazi, ukuti ukuti wamnazi wamnazi, ukiingia upepo watetema tetema tetema, ukiingia upepo watetema tetema tetema. Seeing this, the sun went behind a cloud and waited to see what would happen. And this time, the wind began to blow, and the leaves began to shake, and the branches began to shake as well. And the man walking down the road looked up, wondering at the sudden change of weather, and he buttoned up his jacket, and he continued to walk. And up in the sky, the wind continued to blow and to brag. Ukuti ukuti wamnazi wamnazi, ukuti ukuti wamnazi wamnazi, ukiingia upepo watetema tetema tetema, ukiingia upepo watetema tetema tetema. And by this time, the wind was so strong that the branches were swaying from side to side, and the trees creaked as the wind blew and blew and blew. And the man, seeing his coattails being flagged all the way, took his coat and pressed it closer to himself. And the more the wind blew, the more he held his coat tight. Yes, the wind realized that his efforts were having the completely different result. And he was soon quite tired, and he sat down, signaling for the sun to take over. And coming from behind the clouds, the sun began to shine. Cha, 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 cha. The man looked up, wondering at how undecided the weather looked, and shrugging his shoulders, he continued to walk, and the sun continued to shine. Cha, 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 cha. And as the sun shone, the earth became a bit warmer, and the man became a bit warmer, and he unbuttoned his coat, and he continued to walk, and the sun continued to shine. And as the sun shone, it was quite warm now, getting hot, and the man removed his coat and hung it on his shoulder, and he continued to walk, and the sun continued to shine. Cha, 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 cha. Oh, it was becoming quite hot now, and the man loosened his tie, loosened a few of the buttons, and he walked, and it was soon too hot that, seeing a tree that had a beautiful shade, the man went and sat down under the shade, waiting for the sun to cool down. And high up in the sky, the wind could not believe his eyes, for the sun had done exactly what he, the wind, had intended to do, and failed, and the sun had not used any force. It was clear between the two of them who was stronger than the other. Yes, the sun had won in a contest that had been made by the wind. And so it is even with us as human beings. Sometimes when you're confronted by a problem, we use force, we use violence, where just a little bit of kindness, a little bit of gentleness, a little bit of persuasion would have done the trick. I hope you enjoyed the story, and until next time, Bye.